Alright, I'm putting this down. Yes, I am. Hello everybody, hi, here's me, Mr. Stubborn, and you know what, just right off the bat, I just want to get started with this video, and the reason why I'm doing this video, why I'm doing a video, and I know, right, it's crazy for me to do this type of video again, but today, I'm going to be explaining something, okay? Look, I'm basically going to be explaining one of SML's recent video, and look, depending on when this comes out, it'll probably be another video out, or, well, maybe not though, because, you know, I'll let you know this, or SML said that he was going to be gone for a little bit, so, you know, but anyways, I don't know when this is going to come out though. I'm just going to let you know that it may come out in a few days or maybe even a few weeks. I don't know. It depends on how the creator feels, but yeah, I'm just letting you guys know. Yeah, if this comes out late, all right, then I'm sorry. This is made. This is made on I think it was. Let's see, what's the date? Friday, January 22nd. So yes, this is made on Friday, January 22nd. So I'm just letting you know that right off the bat, so you guys aren't confused. So you know, because sometimes we tend to put these out late. So anyways, I'm gonna try to get this out as soon as I can. But if I can't, well then, you know, I'm sorry for the confusion. But you know, just know that I already said the date. So anyways, the reason why I'm doing this video right now is to talk about SML's recent video. Which, you want to know what it is? Let me just show you. Alright, I just want to get right to the point. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Here, let me get out of the comments. Oh, damn it. I was watching this video. Here, this is not it. This here. SML movie, The Pink Couch. And if you see, I'm on this channel called Dab Age Dude. I'm watching his reaction video to it. And yeah, it's not bad. His reaction to it isn't too bad. But you see, part of the reason why I don't really watch his reviews too much though is because, well, the problem with his reviewer, the problem with Dab Age Dude is that his microphone is loud sounding, you know what I mean? And especially when he gets loud, you know what I mean? It's just like annoyingly loud, you know what I mean? To the point where I just can't stand it, you know what I mean? And sometimes he doesn't really make too much sense, or sometimes I just don't think he's too serious, you know what I mean? Like some YouTube reviewers that I know, they would probably just get right on to the point, you know, whereas Dab, you know, he tends to kind of drag it out a little bit, you know what I mean? But I understand he's doing a reaction, but, you know, I just feel like you could do it a little bit more maturely, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's something, I don't want this to seem like I'm attacking them, but, you know, it's just my opinion, okay? So don't give me any crap about it. Now, anyways, like I was saying, I just want to talk about this SML movie, The Pink Couch, which actually I could have shown right here instead of going into it, but you know what? Why not? So anyways, look, right at the bat, I have some problems with this videos, and look, I have some problem with this video. I have a few problems with this video, okay? And I mean, I think it should be pretty obvious to you guys as well. Well, in fact, I know the biggest problem I have with it is the freaking filler. I mean, that was probably the most stupidest video I have ever seen, and I'll even give a crap if I didn't say it the right way. But that was probably one of the stupidest videos I have ever seen, and quite frankly, a waste of time. You know what I mean? That was a complete waste of time. You know, like, why the hell, Logan, would you post something like that? Something that's just complete filler and complete BS, you know what I mean? Look, basically, in that video, it consists of, you know, it starts off with Chef Hassie telling Junior, and we're gonna call him Chef Hassie. His real name is Chef Hippie, but we're gonna call him Chef Hassie here just because, you know, kind of part of the rules. But anyway, Chef Hassie asks Junior. Oh, there goes my phone. Chef Hassie asks Junior. He calls over Junior to remind him that it's dinner time, right? And Junior likes it and gives him a kiss for some reason. And so Junior, and well, this is gonna be a little bit of a spoiler for people who might have not watched the video yet. But anyways, Junior wants to take the food to the couch, and Chef Hassie tells him not to, but Junior decides to do it anyway, along with some chips. And so Chef Hassie was like, oh, well, you're going to be making a mess, and if you do make a mess, he wants him to clean it up. And so, obviously, you know, while he's in the middle of eating it, he doesn't do it. You know, he just doesn't even care. And then when Chef Hassie sees the mess, he gets all mad about it, right? And then when Junior kind of gives him some stupid, blatant argument back, that's what gets Chef Hassie to get Bowser. And then, you know, we got to the Charlie segment, in which people actually liked the most about this video, but you know, I'll get to that part in a minute. And so, Chef Hassie goes to Bowser, scolds Bowser for not, you know, punishing his son, and then, you know, Bowser tries his hardest to, you know, punish him, but, you know, eventually he was able to find one that was able to get scare Junior, you know what I mean? But anyway, so the point I'm trying to get to here is that that part of the video was not bad. It was pretty funny, you know what I mean? But then we get to the part in which it's very controversial, you know what I mean? But the part that really pisses people off, the part where basically Junior and Brooklyn guy go on an argument about diet, and before that, you know, Joseph just comes in out of nowhere, and you know, he tells and he sees the message Junior made. And he basically he said the solution there was to use bleach, and they pretty much put bleach all over the couch, and you know, he was like, and it was like, what could go wrong there, right? Well, let me say this: a lot of things could go wrong, and you know, they said they gave it 5 minutes, and look what happened in 5 minutes time. That's right, you guessed it. The couch went pink or white or whatever the hell you think color it is, okay? But anyways, so the couch turns pink, right? So what do they do when the couch goes pink? They call a doctor, and that doctor is obviously Brooklyn guy. And so finally, when the Brooklyn guy comes over, he wonders what's going on. You know, he first compliments the couch, and then here's where we get to the filler. Alright, and I know that's not really the main issue. The main issue starts after that, but this is something I thought I addressed real quick. You know, when the Brooklyn guy asks what was wrong, Junior responds, now the first time it kind of makes sense, he responds with, my couch is pink. And then the Brooklyn guy says, well, yeah, you know, that's why I said I complimented it. And then when he asks again, guess what Junior says? My couch is pink. He says it again. And then when the Brooklyn guy asks again, he says it again. And then when the Brooklyn guy asks again, and again and again. You know what I mean? Like, finally, and at some point, Junior does explain a little bit more. But, and you know, and then he makes a statement saying, oh, my couch is red. And then he wants his couch to be red without really explaining what happened to it. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that Junior is that stupid, you know, it just, that part alone really got me, it actually kind of started to make me mad, like this, like, it made me this freaking mad, this mad. Okay, maybe not like that, but it started to bother me. It's really started to annoy me, and you're probably wondering, well, why did you just click away from the video? Well, because I wanted to see what was going to happen next. So I thought, you know, after that, you know, because finally Junior lets up and tells explains more to the Brooklyn guy what was wrong with the couch, you know, as the Brooklyn guy assumes that Junior has some mental disorder and all that, which clearly Junior does, but, you know, finally Junior came to his senses and fully explained more to the Brooklyn guy on what was wrong with the couch. And so after that, the Brooklyn guy comes up with a few solutions, which was one to buy a new couch, which obviously wouldn't be too easy because couches are pretty expensive. Sorry, had a little bit of a tickle in my throat. So basically, one of the options was buying a new couch, and so when Junior thought he lost hope, guess what the second solution was? The second solution was to spray paint the couch, right? The second solution was to spray paint the couch red, and then how it could have worked, was they could have spray painted together and got it done by the time Chef Hassie and his dad by the time that his dad and or Chef Hassie come back, they're actually pleased with what Junior did. You know what I mean? But nope. If you thought that's what happened, for anybody that didn't watch this video, you're wrong. You're very wrong. No. Instead, we get this stupid, repetitive joke about the Brooklyn guy saying, you just need to dye the couch. And so, first time it makes a little bit of sense, you know, when the Brooklyn guy says that, you know, Junior assumes they're talking about killing him. Junior assumes that the Brooklyn guy thought, Junior basically assumed that the Brooklyn guy was talking about Junior committing suicide, you know what I mean? Like, that's what Junior thought, that he would have to commit suicide in order to fix the couch. And then the Brooklyn guy tried, once again, to attempt to explain that he said that he needed to dye it. You know, like, he tried to emphasize it a little bit more, but clearly, as stupid and retarded as Junior was in this video, regressing back to when he was years and years ago, and, you know, it seems like he still has those stupid moments, you know, he still continues on saying, you know, oh, you're talking about me dying, you know, like death and basically stuff like that. And so basically it just goes on, you know, and I mean, the fucking guy doesn't even try, and you know, people, and you know what really gets people mad is the fact that Junior and Joseph constantly make fun of Brooklyn guy because he only uses one phrase, you know, like, you need to dye it, or, you know, it needs to be dyed, or something like that, you know, and even when Brooklyn guy spells it, Junior and Joseph get on his ass because they think he misspelled it, you know what I mean? And, hang on a second, and so basically, Yeah, sorry, I just got an itch on my foot. And so basically, when you thought that the broken guy would come to his senses and realize that Junior is an idiot and should have explained exactly what he meant by that, no. You know what? Why not? Just keep on assuming it. Just keep on assuming what you're talking about. Just keep saying, oh, you need a diet. You need a diet. You need a diet. And then Junior somehow thinks that, if he goes on a diet, that will fix the couch. Junior just comes up with the stupidest things. I don't know. It's just, and then Joseph, and finally, and a lot of things. I saw somebody point out, that Joseph doesn't even say anything, to further explain what he felt. But finally, when Joseph does say something, it's only to make fun of the broken guy. You know what I mean? It's kind of like how, Cody. It's kind of basically with Cody in this situation. They treat him like Cody, except broken guy doesn't really get too snappy. He doesn't leave or anything like that. A lot of times when Cody gets too pissed off, he leaves, or he just says fuck it or something like that. And part of my language, but he doesn't. They don't use that language now because they can't. But I'm just saying, that's just something that he would say. But broken guy in this video, he wouldn't even how stupid he was, because it's not just Junior and Joseph that were complete assholes and retards. Broken guy himself was kind of stupid too. You know why? Because he should have explained more on what he meant by that. If he saw that Junior and Joseph were way too stupid to understand what he meant by that, he should have explained a little bit more. But no, he was that retarded to the point where he thought, he just said, oh, you need a diet. Hold on a second. Alright, here guys, I'm back. I thought I'd continue on with the video out here because I heard my grandpa walking around and he's actually getting ready for bed now, and I just don't want it to be too loud, you know what I mean? I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to try to be a little bit more quiet and just a little bit more safe, but anyways, so I'm going to continue this out here, and you'll probably, if you notice, you may notice a little difference with the lights, and let me just show you this. You see that? Do you see that light here? You see how it's a little bit more blue looking? That's basically a new light, a light that's brighter than pretty much all of those combined, you know what I mean? And what's also special about that light is the fact that, it doesn't burn as much as those do, you know what I mean? So, but anyways, I won't get into that. I just thought I'd just tell you guys just so, in case you might notice a little difference. But, if you didn't, well, I just thought I'd show you anyway because I thought it would look cool to show. But, anyways, now back to my point. So they just constantly, they just constantly go on with this stupid ass joke, there was literally... It was just literally them. It was literally just them saying, literally just broken guy explaining what he was trying to say, but the explanation was so shit. You know what I mean? It was so stupid. When they kept on repeating himself over and over again, kept on assuming that Junior and Joseph would know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? When he kept on doing that, repeating himself, although not explaining it very well, Junior. It just really started to get on my nerves. It just really started to make me mad. And I'm sure a lot of you guys felt the same way. You know what I mean? That was... Look, basically my point is, that was one of the stupidest videos I saw. Okay? It really was. It really was. And let me just bring up something else real quick, okay? In case you guys might not notice, and... You know what? Let me go get my phone and look it up. My grandpa's moving around again, so here, hold on a second. So you guys remember this video here, SML movie, Bowser Jr.'s Easter Wish? This video was made 5 years ago, on Easter Day. Now, in this video, the reason why I'm talking about this video is because in this video, well, now that I just look at it, in this video, there's a part in it where Bowser Jr. and Chapassi are dyeing eggs. Which means to put the eggs in some type of food coloring and make them that type of color. You know what I mean? And so... Let me just show you this part real quick, and we'll see if Junior kind of gets the idea here. Because if he does, then that really proves that he is not only an idiot, but he's seriously mentally retarded. And I hate to say it like that, but let me just show you guys. Maybe that may not be true. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. But still, I think I'll stand by what I said, okay? But let me just show you this real quick.
Alright, I got the order, then let me go and get the food coloring.
Wait, Chef Baby, what is this called again?
It's called dyeing eggs.
Dyeing eggs?
You should really explain it.
We don't need food coloring. Watch, I know how to do it.
What? Food coloring. Dye. What the hell is wrong with you, Junior? You
See?
don't do that. You don't...
Hey, that doesn't sound like the Easter Bunny.
Junior, what the hell is wrong with you?
Okay, that's kind of funny.
You threw the egg down to dye the egg.
That's called, no, the egg died. Oh, I did it wrong.
Yeah, you did it wrong. No, you don't do it harder, you dumb.
Oh my god.
You don't do it harder, you dumb.
That's so
Use
funny.
food coloring to dye the eggs. That's why we have water.
Oh, you should have just said that, Chef Pee-Pee. You mean painting eggs.
Junior, if I wasn't a bunny right now, I would strangle you with my fingers. But I don't have fingers, so how am I going to clean up this mess?
Wait, why don't you have fingers?
Because I'm a damn bunny. What do you
On.
mean? You wish me like this, you ass.
I don't want to do this egg stuff anymore. Let's do something else.
Well, let's have an Easter egg hunt.
Okay.
Sorry, I just had to kind of get through that for a second. there was one part I kind of wanted to see real quick, and so I thought I'd show you guys. I don't want to get taken down for copyright or anything, but the reason why I'm showing you this video is because, as you can see, Junior actually at some point does understand what Chef Hassy meant. But you see what Chef Hassy did in difference to what Brooklyn Guy did in this recent video? He actually eventually explains what he's talking about. Whereas the Brooklyn Guy just constantly says, dye eggs, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Did I say eggs? Dye the couch. That's what he meant. Damn it, I can't even get my words right. I'm just a little bit tired, so I'm just kind of doing this all at once. So, basically, what I'm getting at here is that in this video, Chef Hassy explains what he meant at some point. It doesn't drag on like this video, like the recent video where Brooklyn Guy just constantly says dye the couch, rather than just explain what the hell he means by that. You know what I mean? They just keep on going on, and then eventually, Bowser Jr. gets his dad involved, and when Brooklyn Guy asks him, guess what? It's the same thing. His dad is no different than Junior. His dad only gets after Junior all the time for being stupid. Bowser, you're really no fucking different, alright? You're really no different at all. You are just as stupid, and honestly, your son's stupidity is from you. Because you are a terrible father, you're a terrible parent, you're a terrible person altogether. I mean, I know you're supposed to be bad, but Jesus, you two are seriously mentally retarded. Seriously. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a little bit angry. I just kind of needed to let it out there, but, it's just... I'm just kind of expressing a little bit of how I felt though, because I mean that video just got really annoying. It got annoying at when it got to the part where Junior said my couch is pink, and he kept on going on and on and on until eventually he explains that. But the dye thing, he doesn't even explain it. It just ends off the video by saying with that, rather than And now we'll get to the next part. Now we'll get to what Super Mario Logan actually posted in the comments, because that kind of saves the video, but not really. Here, and let me show you. And so let me get the video. My phone went off, and so hold on. I'm sorry if I got to keep cutting it. I wanted to try to keep this unedited, but of course, obviously, as you can see, I couldn't. So here, hold on. Let me get that up, and let me show you. All right, so just hang on a second. All right, guys, I was able to get loads of comment, and so here is. I'm only going to show a little bit of it. All right, if you guys want to see the whole thing, I mean, then go to the video, but. Here it is. Here's the reason why, and I'm not going to read it all because it's too long. It's windy out, too. Yeah, so here it is. I don't want to show it for too long. Right here, you see it? Just go show you a little bit. Here, I'll try to go in many different directions as I can so you guys see it, but because I can see a little bit of a glare, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can. I think you guys could probably see it, too. Let's run the lights up here, so... So basically, Logan goes on to explain that it's basically an apology comment. He apologizes for the video feeling like filler. The reason why it felt like filler, why he made it a filler video, was because he had to go on vacation. He decides that after this, he was going to go on vacation, and and then he also says that this was filmed at the last minute, and so Now, as I kind of read that a little bit more, I'm actually a little bit more understanding as to why it was filler. However, when I see the actual video itself, or when I even think about it, I just think, what the hell, Like, it's just so annoying, and, yeah, so this comment kind of changes it, but not entirely, That doesn't mean I won't support Logan. I still support Logan. I like his content in general. It's just that this video alone was just very annoying, very repetitive, and just got very old and stale quickly. You know what I mean? And I don't, and you know, another thing, I don't like it when Junior and Joseph unnecessarily make fun of someone else. You know what I mean? They do it to Cody so many times to the point where I get so angry at them, I just want to beat the crap out of them. You know who else feels that way? Amanda Sunshine. You know, she watches those types of videos sometimes, and let me tell you something. If you think I'm bad, boy oh boy, let me tell you something. She can have some very nasty reactions if she sees Junior and Joseph make fun of Cody to the point where, you know, it really drives her nuts. You know what I mean? Like, you would not want to see her when she's angry, okay? Let me tell you something. But anyways, so, you know, besides that, now let me make another point, okay? Now, Logan says that, you know, that this video was filler because it was made at the last minute. Well, if we looked at the timing of the video and how long it was 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Now, here's what Logan could have done, okay? What he could have done was, you know, after, you know, he could have made the whole My Couch is Pink he could have made the whole My Couch is Pink joke a little bit shorter. He could have maybe done it like 2 times or maybe even 3 times, and then eventually Junior would come to his senses and tell the Brooklyn guy what really happened. And then when they get to the die part, you know, maybe Brooklyn guy could try at least 2 times rather than dragging out the whole video doing it. He could try at least 2 times, right? And then, you know, Brooklyn guy, after, you know, a couple of times, maybe 3 times, maybe 4, you know, just to kind of add in a little bit of humor, you know what I mean? And after trying so many times, he realizes, you know what, these kids are stupid, I should really explain what I meant. And then, after he explains what he meant, right, then what they could do is they could spray paint it, and they could spray paint it red, right? And then eventually, either his dad or Chef Hassy come by to see how the couch is. And then, you know, depending on, you know, how you want to work it there, you know, they'll either be impressed with it. You know, knowing Junior's dad, he would probably be so stupid, he would probably be impressed with it. Whereas Chef Hassy may not be as impressed because he can probably tell that the couch has been messed up because, you know, when you spray paint something, you know, it doesn't come out as, or paint it as well, man. But it could have worked that way, you know what I mean? And the video could have been a lot shorter. It didn't have to be 13 minutes, you know what I'm saying? But you see, I think the problem here is that I think Logan was actually going for a new couch. You know what I mean? And so what they could have done, actually, was they still could have dyed it, right? And then after that, you know, would have gotten Bowser, either Chef Hassy or Bowser's reaction, right? And then after that, you know, when they actually see that he actually likes the pink color, when he finds out, you know, that he likes it, you know what I mean? And then it could stay like that, and then we wouldn't have this whole dragged out thing. You know, you guys get what I mean? He could have done something else with it rather than dragging it out. But then again, he did say this was made at the last minute, so maybe he couldn't. Maybe he didn't have the time. You know, maybe that was just best. Maybe that was his best. You know what I mean? Let me see how long this was. Okay, this is pretty long. This is probably going to be a pretty long video, but, well, obviously it is. I mean, depending on how long this is, it's probably going to be over 20 minutes or maybe even 30 minutes. But my point is, Logan could have done so much different with this video, okay? But because he said this was made at the last second, that's why it turned out the way it did. Because you know, it was a little bit last minute, and that was right before he had to do his vacation. You know what I mean? So I know he made a statement also in the comment. You know, he says, you know, that he wouldn't want to miss a video for anything. You know what I mean? And so I guess he pretty much does whatever he can to get his video out. You know what I mean? But look, my point is I found that video. I just find that video very annoying, very aggravating, very repetitive, and very stupid and retarded. Okay, that's what I think of the video. All right. And so that's basically what I gotta say. I guess I didn't really have to go through this whole explanation. I could have just gotten right to the point, but I just felt like there was just some other things that needed to be said. All right. You know what I mean? So anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it just seemed like me rambling and all that, but I just felt like I just felt like I needed to speak out. And I know, like I said, you got this guy Dab H dude who kind of does review on SML videos, but I just feel like he doesn't do it too well. You know what I mean? I don't think he does it maturely. Like, not saying that he's immature, but sometimes he kind of acts a little bit immature. You know what I mean? You know, it just doesn't. He doesn't really get to the point, Dab H Dude, when he reviews SML's video. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I don't know when this is gonna come out. If this comes out before anything else, though, then I just want to say that I'm really sorry for not posting any videos. It's just that, you know, the creators have been busy with stuff, and I know we keep saying that a lot. I know that you guys probably think that's an excuse, but no, the creator does have things to do. I mean, he has his work and all that, and then, of course, you know, his personal life over here. You know, a lot of times his little brother comes over, and so he has to play with him and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He just doesn't really have the time, you know what I mean? And so, I'm honestly feeling a little bit tired right now, but anyways, I just thought I'd just do this video just because I wanted to get it out there, you know. But here, I had a little itch. But anyway, so I'm gonna end this off. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully, more videos will come out soon. I don't know how much more is gonna come out, but I do have some other videos that I want to get out that was made months ago during the summer, and so I'll see what I can do there. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, so I'm gonna end this off, and I guess I'm gonna go back to Dab H Dude's video and listen to more of his reaction to it. So, oh god. Anyway, so again, like and subscribe, favorite, you know, all that. So, all right. Have a good night, everybody, and I hope Logan does better. I mean, I'm sure he'll do better. I know why. Like I said, I understand why he did it, but in some other ways, I still think that he could have done better. But all right, have a good night. Bye bye. Hey guys, if you notice, I did that lens transition thing. You know, I think I did that before earlier, and I forgot to do it. In this case, when I ended up the video, I covered the lens, and so I thought I would do, do the thing. But anyways, I was watching a little bit more of the reaction video here, and I gotta say, Dab H Dude was actually pretty funny in some parts when he was reacting. Like, look, I'm not saying that his reaction was bad, but I just don't think he could take things. I just don't think he takes things too seriously. You know what I mean? But I feel like in some parts when he was doing a reaction, when he saw a part annoy him, he was actually pretty funny. Like he was like, "Oh, just stop it" or something like that. You know what I mean? That was pretty funny. And then there is a point where Brooklyn Guy does leave. But I mean, like, why the hell couldn't you have left sooner? You know what I mean? You should have just left. Either have him leave, or, you know, like I said, you know, again, have him explain what he meant, right? And then, and then, yeah, there was a point where Bowser came in, and, you know, Brooklyn Guy wanted Bowser to come in. And then, you know, obviously you saw that Bowser wasn't too happy about the couch being pink. And then you see Bowser making fun of the Brooklyn Guy, but you see what I mean? Like, it's just so stupid, you know, this video is so stupid. And then Brooklyn Guy himself, he's really not innocent, because he is just as stupid by not explaining what the hell he meant by dye, you know what I mean? Which is to change color, which is to spray paint something, or you know, like to paint it, basically, you know, like food coloring, stuff like that, you know, in case maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. But, you know, and you know what he could have done? You know what else he could have done? He could have Googled it. He could have went on his phone, and he could have Googled it. He could have Googled what dye meant. D-Y-E. He seriously could have done that. But no. Just for the purpose of this video, and because Logan was, well, I'm not going to put it in quotes, because he really was in a rush. But because Logan was in a rush, you know, I guess he couldn't think to do that, you know what I mean? And, you know, it could have, like I said, this video could have went out a whole lot differently. But, you know, I guess just for this sake, I guess Logan just didn't really think about it at the moment, you know. But I still, I think it's blatantly obvious what Logan could have done. But you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd let you guys know a little bit more. I was watching a little bit more, and there was a bit more than what I said earlier. Like I said, the Brooklyn Guy did leave, but he didn't leave soon enough, and apparently he didn't really leave, because then he came back, and, you know, just to prove his point again, only to fail again, you know? And yeah, all these guys in this video were stupid. Bowser, Joseph, Jr., and Brooklyn Guy. Chef Assy was really the only reasonable one. And so is, and you know, I hate to say this too, but Charlie, they were really the only ones to keep the video alive, sort of. You know, and I'm not saying all the video was bad. You know, if I had to choose between this and Jeffy's Bad Fun Day, Actually, I don't know which one I would choose. I'd probably choose this one, obviously, because it has more activity going on. Jimmy's Fun Day literally had nothing. That was originally the Super Mario Logan movie, you know, quote unquote Super Mario Logan movie. You know what I mean? But that was an April Fool's prank video, so that's what you guys could say then. But I mean, anyways, look, I'm done. All right, I decided to explain a little bit more, but now I'm done. I don't want this video to be too much longer, so have a good night and goodbye. Seriously, Logan, you could do better than that. All right, goodbye.